Hi. Okay, so for science and social studies this week, we are talking about what things are made of. So I have a little experiment I want you to do. You're going to take some newspaper, you're going to take some plastic wrap, and you're going to take some paper towel. If you can get your dad or your mom to help you with this, I first want you to think about what might happen. So if you pull the newspaper, will it stretch a little bit? Will it stretch a lot? Not at all. And the plastic wrap, a little bit, a lot, not at all. And the paper towel, a little bit, a lot, and not at all. And then what I want you to do is I want you to write down, what do you think is going to stretch the most? Then I want you and your partner, your mom, your dad, whoever's near you, who can help you, to take that and try it, stretch it. And then I want you to see the results. So that's an experiment. That's a laboratory term that we use. So you're making you're observing your materials, you're hypothesizing what's going to happen, and then you are going to test it and tell me your results. Which one did the most? Because things are made of different things. We are talking about solid and liquid, and I think it's really fun. I enjoy this kind of science because solid is something that's solid. It stays this shape. This is a solid marker, solid piece of plastic. It's not going to change unless some kind of big force is going to do something, like a fire would melt it, or I don't know, somebody squashed it. That would be a hard force of some kind. So that is your solid items. But then you have liquid items, like in my water bottle. The liquid inside is the water, and the water is taking the shape of the container. So a solid object is its own shape. A liquid object takes the shape of whatever container it is. So thinking about solids and liquids, if you think about an ice cube is a solid object, but then a force acts on it, that is heat, and it melts it into a liquid. So then it went from that solid state to the liquid state. And so I want you to get a cup of ice and just set it out and watch and see how it changes because of that force acting on it. And so things are made of those different kinds of things, and it's called molecules. The molecules in something solid are stacked up neatly together, but the molecules in liquid are kind of just fluidly staying together, moving a little bit. And then if you have a gas, which is not talked about here, but it's still important. You've got a solid, you've got a liquid, and then you have a gas. If you have a gas, the gas is just like everywhere. You can put gas into a container, like if you have like a carbon monoxide or CO2 canister. My husband uses them for his paintball gun. He has these little containers, and it has a gas in it, and once the gas is released, it forces itself out really fast. And then gas is trying to escape the space. It doesn't want to be together. And it's not gas like you put in your car, but like gas, like the particles that are all like that. So that is your science. And then you also have this fun little paper for your science. And then your social studies, we are talking about helping the environment, what people do to change the environment, how we use the environment for good and bad things. And I know that you are really good. You guys garden and do things like that. And that will be fine. It'll be really cool for you to do all of those things. And then we did, and we haven't done it yet, but we're going to do a project with recycled materials. So find cans, bottles, paper, plates, those kinds of materials that might have been used before, something that's empty, and build something fun, like a shaker, or build a I can't even think of anything fun right this minute. My brain is forgetting. But just build something using recycled materials, and then have your mom take a picture and send it to me. So that's what we're doing with recycled, and how we change the earth, how we can take what we do and make it better. Okay, I hope you guys have a great one, and I hope you enjoy the science and social studies this week.